saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Finds a seam down the middle. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
19 Lions. Tag. Buffalo Way. Traffic. 79 Bronx.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready, go!
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs it across, touchdown! Panthers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-point game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here's 19 strike. 19. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out in the clear. Oh, this big guy is moving. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
On the double.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Ready,
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He's inside the 10. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers break the tie here in the 1st. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. That's caught for the 1st. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, and give to Miller. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Let's go. 19-18.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And that is how our 1st quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. And for some reason, the field goal unit's out. It is not 4th down.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Stephanie! Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Mustang 9, 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On the double.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Get it. 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Steady.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And you still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Straight ahead, here's Miller. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. This run is still going. 40! Hits the 20! And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints making a one-score game in the first half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Ball's out of the pocket quick. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
Saints 18.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 Eagles. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Escapes the pocket. Shakes it, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's out of bounds, not the return that he had drawn up, no way, and actually loses yards. Working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
They'll run here from the gun. Nice cut back to the right sideline. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. On play action now, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Panther 60, 79 Broncos.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a man right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
From the red zone on 1st. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Escapes his grasp. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. The rookie from Miami, they're on a stop. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it again. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Palmer coming in motion left. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Saints call their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Second and 6.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. McCarthy looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
Now it's McCarthy. This is a heater going deep. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints cut the lead down to 10.
35. Saints 25.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. There he goes, right sideline. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 70 Timberwolves!
Throwing from the gun. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go, set! Ready?
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Maybe quickly try and get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Dragon 6,
At the
79
Saints'
Broncos.
48-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready.
Second down, looking for options. Pass complete to Campbell. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the
19,
22-yard
19.
line.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 Lions. 65 cat. 65 cat. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow the lead coming out of halftime. This is Trujillo, the trying point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it a 24-point ball game.
49. Saints 25.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Giving him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. And then it's a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, McCarthy hits his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4. McCarthy to throw for it. Lobs this deep down the middle. He connects downfield. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Okay, great.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Cougar 19. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 65, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Let's go now. Ready.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Ball's around him. He's got space. At the 20. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4. He actually looks like he's getting stronger and faster as this game goes along. Just wow.
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch the lead to 23.
56. Saints 33.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. McCarthy to throw it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think. How many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Space past the 35. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
It's a dime look defensively from the Panthers. 3rd down coming. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They are going for it. McCarthy. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
19-18, 70 Timberwolves.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Buffalo 18. Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Let go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
The Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Panthers who have possession. Man, this one looking pretty well decided already. Second and 6 coming up here.
Ready? 60 by. Ready?
From the gun, here's a handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a
Let's see
yard
what they
on the
draw
play.
up on a 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put up even more points in a win.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
He takes on the extra point. And the Panthers grow their lead yet again.
63. Saints 33.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Man in motion, out of the slot. On first down, they'll run. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
And he's got a man complete. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Oh, the Saints are looking confident that they have it, and they do! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Hey. Cowboy 80.
Running it now out of the gun. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the set.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves. 65. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang.
Dropping back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Tag.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out. And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. McCarthy throwing here. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
Handoff now from the gun. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Shoots another one. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, he had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
He will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. It's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. And the Panthers secure that kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Caught by his back. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And this one does not go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers close to picking up their 5th win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Warriors, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
back to throw. Running right side. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers continue piling on to this lead.
Saints 47.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Now McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tack on 7 more to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, it's Miller. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Again, it's Miller. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home.